next formation that we're going to take a look at is the ace pair twins, and the play we're going to look at first is the Y go. So the one hot route that we're going to make on this play is to put Fells, our RB tight end, on a drag. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow us to have two crossing patterns over the middle of the field to throw against basically any defense in the game. We just have to find the hole in the opening. Both of those players will beat man coverage, so we should be good to go as far as those patterns go for quick reads against blitzes or anything of the sort. So the first thing that we're going to do is look at the vertical pattern, and I'm going to show you how to throw this against a cover 3 and cover 4 defense. First, we're going to take a look at the cover 4, and you're going to notice that the vertical goes right between both of the safeties. He also goes over top the underneath defenders. So as you see, we were able to hit the vertical in between the safeties and over top of the underneath defender. And now that is something that you have to read. Sometimes the underneath defender will drop back decently far, and he will respect the vertical much more than the underneath patterns. If he does that, then you just throw underneath. Now we're going to take a look at this vertical against a cover 3 zone. Now against a cover 3, this is going to work even more effectively. And the reason why this works so effectively is because of the bend on the route. Notice that the route bends to the left side of the field. So as the tight end makes his way upfield, he's actually going to attack the safety and get to his left hip. And when he gets to his left hip, left meaning when we're looking at the screen, his right hip, if I were the defender, we're going to be able to throw the ball up and to the left. And we're just going to bullet pass it, and it's going to go right by that safety. All right, notice we have a huge gain here. And we'll take a look at this play one more time. Against a cover 2 zone, we have the underneath patterns that we're able to hit basically at any time. If you really wait on it and someone's playing some type of defense where they're playing a lot of coverage and you have time, you can hit the vertical deep in between the safeties, but it's something that you have to wait on as the middle linebacker does drop back extra deep in the cover 2. So as you see right there, we weren't able to hit the vertical, but it needs to be against a defense, again, like I said, that gives you a little bit of time and will allow you to sit in the pocket and make that throw. If someone's sending something blitz heavy and they're running a cover 2 zone, just hit the routes that are underneath. The in pattern can also get open on the left side of the field. You just have to read it, and you have to understand what defense they're trying to play. Against man coverage, the in also gets open, as we have to make a read because it's not 100%, but it can get open on the left side of the field. You also have the freedom to put X on a vertical if you would like and go for the user catch. And with a team like the Cardinals, that may not be a bad idea. The other play that we're going to take a look at here is the boot, and this is the play action, which again is in the stick. It is the PA boot left. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to run this play stock. Now you have a couple options with this play. The corner pattern on the left side of the field does get open pretty consistently, especially if the defense doesn't play the pass. So if they don't play the pass through their stick, they're not going to really be able to defend the B pattern. Now we do have to read it. What we're going to read on the left side of the field is whether the defense drops back for that corner ball, and if they do, we're going to hit RB, our tight end that comes across the set underneath. If they do not cover the B pattern, the corner ball, then we're going to throw the corner ball. So as you see here, the corner ball was left open as the defender did not get back far enough. Now that was kind of an in-betweener. He really didn't play anything. He wasn't playing the corner ball, he wasn't playing underneath. And a lot of times that's going to happen. This play takes some practice to really understand what that defender is trying to do. So you really have to practice this play, understand what that defender is trying to do, and also be aware that someone may put that defender in a purple, which is going to play the corner ball much more heavily than it will the tight end coming across the set. As you see here, he drops back, so we're able to hit the tight end underneath. And again, this is a game you can play on that side of the field. You always have the vertical user catch to X if you would like, and the crossing pattern A does get open in between zones. It also will get open against man. We're going to take a look at this play against man and see what it looks like. Now, one of the cool things about this set, if we are in a formation that has two receivers on the left side of the field and no other receivers, the corner from the opposite side is going to run over. So this is an automatic indication whether it's man or zone. So you can see that the corner from the left side of the field ran over to top the receiver B that's in the slot. And again, we now know that that's man because the corner from that side ran over to cover him. And this is true with any set that has all of the wide receivers on one side of the field. And this is a really good indicator as to whether they're playing man or zone. Now, you can hide this with baseline, and the defense probably is going to do that if you're playing against a good player. But just so you know, in case someone doesn't baseline and that B receiver is topped, you know now that it is man. So as you see right there, the A pattern does get open. Sometimes, depending on how the B receiver comes off of the press, he will be open as well. You also can take a look at the RB, as the RB will sometimes go across the set, and the guy that is defending him will get caught up in the line of scrimmage. And you can check that out as well as you're running this play. As you see, he got caught up there, and we were able to hit it for a big gain. But again, that is something that you have to read. It isn't 100%. And again, he got caught up, and we're able to get a big gain. So these are the plays that we're going to utilize from the ace pair twins. And again, don't forget about using the zone weak as well as the halfback dive if you are to come out in this formation. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of the future videos for this ebook. It's Big J Gleez signing out. Thanks for checking in and continue to game strong.